How's it going, guys? So today I was actually feeling a little bit nice, and what I thought I'd do is head back to the free-to-play world where my adventure all began and give back to the free-to-play players. Now, what I've done is grabbed quite a few items and a bond, and I'm going to be giving away a few items to people who helped me out or who seem to be doing work and putting in the effort to sort of get the money themselves, and then we're going to see what their reactions are going to be. So, hope you enjoy this video, guys. It's just going to be a bit of a watch and see what happens, so let's get into it. So, looking around, we can see this guy over here in the green D-hide with the short bow. It's called Zuko. He's going to be our first person to actually get something here. Now, he says he's buying a rune hatchet. So what we're going to actually do is go and get him a rune hatchet from the Grand Exchange, and we'll give him that, but we'll give him a little bit extra as well. Now, the only thing I was thinking is, you'll see I check his stats through the examine, and you'll notice that actually he couldn't use a rune hatchet even if he had one, but we'll get him it anyway. If he wants to sell it, he can always sell that and buy what he can use, so that's fine. But he says he just got back on this game, so, you know, hopefully it'll help him out. So we're going to chuck in this and the rune armor set, but we'll go for the legs, seeing as it's a guy. He probably doesn't want the skirt, but then the skirt is worth more, so he probably will be wanting that anyway. But anyway, I'm going to put that in. But you'll see that it takes him so long to accept. He's just not accepting, and obviously on mobile you can't see any chat. So he might be talking to me, but I can't see it. So I'm just waiting to see if he's going to accept. So I'm just going to close this off and just let him know. So he's offered me 295k for it. So he is a good guy. So he definitely does deserve this. So let's just give him another trade and let him know that it's just for him to just take. So hopefully he'll let us just give it to him. Wow, thank you. I assume that's what, yeah, thank you. So hopefully that'll make him smile a little bit and, you know, just make his day that little bit better. Help him progress his account, seeing as he's just got back. Let's have a look. There you go. So you're welcome, buddy. Enjoy, and hopefully you're not going to be leaving the game again anytime soon. Moving straight on to this guy. Now, I just mentioned how cool his adamant armor looks, just to sort of boost his ego a little bit. Hopefully, we can upgrade that for him. So we're just going to check out what his stats are and stuff, make sure he can wear it, and if not, say we're going to let him know that's a bit of motivation for him. Now, like I said, I was looking for people that are either working hard to get a bond or aren't just stood around begging. So what I've been looking for is checking the stats to make sure that they've actually got some stats, to see that they've put the work in a little bit. I don't want to find someone who's got a stupid amount of money for low level stats that they've got, because then that would sort of tell me that they've probably been given it, or they've got a main account, and I don't want to be giving my money to a main person who's got a main who might even have more money than I do. So I'm trying to make people's days rather than just, you know, giving away money to people who are rich. So, like I said, here's some motivation for this guy. Give him some rune armor. He said he'd like to get his shield back, but hey, now you can look forward to this as well. So, I'm going to give this to him and see what he says to that. Do apologise about the rune, not the rune, the client there. Obviously the chat comes over, so he's happy about that. Telling them not to quit again. We like to say, guys, in quite a lot of my videos, we want people to stay, we don't want people to leave. So, you know, enjoy, buddy. So this next guy, you're going to notice that the chat sort of jumps around quite a bit. The reason being is he must have been incredibly slow typer, because his responses took a long time to come through. So I'm just sort of going to cut up the clip to fit to what he's talking about. Now, don't worry about it too much, because I will sort of fill you on the story anyway. So, he was just walking out of the Grand Exchange, so I followed him and said I wanted to come with you, where we're going. He said he was going to do mining, and I asked him if he'd explain it to me. I told him that I'd not played for a long time, and that I know mining and smithing had changed, so he told me that he'd take me to the smithing place and explain how it worked. Now, when we got here, I asked him halfway through if he needed, if he wanted paying for helping me, and he could have jumped at this and seen what I was wearing and gone, oh yeah, you might as well give me a bit of money or something. But he said no, of course, that's fine. So, you know, that's nice of him to offer the help for free, considering he probably was thinking, oh, you should know what you're doing anyway, you're maxed. But so, when we got here, I thought I'd give him this just to help him out. I know he's already got rune armor, so I gave him the skirt one, which he could sell for a lot more. just to see if he's maybe saving for a bond or anything like that. Just give him a little bit of a reward. He's a nice guy. He is obviously going mining to get himself a bit of cash anyway, so just giving him a bit of a boost with that. Now, the clip's not completely over yet, so I just wanted to take this chance just to sort of talk about something. Now, this sort of video isn't designed just to sort of pull people in and sort of give me views because I'm giving away money. It was just something I kind of like to do because when I was leveling up, sometimes people would give me something just to help me out. So I thought it could be nice for me to go back and help out people the same way that people have to me. I know it sort of helped me progress quite a bit, especially seeing as I didn't always have as much time as I'd like to be able to play. So that's what this video is all about, guys, really. The next person you're going to see is actually going to be the person that I gave the bond to. I've cut out a few clips. I didn't think that many of them were really all that entertaining. I gave some stuff to some people and they just said thanks, and that was it really. So a few of my items went that way, but that's fine, I still helped them out. So let's just jump onto this one. You can see the person already. So they're already leveling up here on their training dummies and they're doing a bit of skilling. So let me go over exactly what I did with this person. So I asked this person straight away what level their main was. Now this was just because I didn't want to give a bond to someone who already had a pay-to-play account possibly that could be funding their free-to-play account anyway. Like, while I don't want to give money to people who might even have more money than me, I want to really help someone out. Now, I asked this person what level the main was, and I found out that this was their main account. So, my plan was just to sort of ask them about the game. I asked them if they were enjoying it. They said they had. They said they've been playing since about April. So I gave them a little bit of time to sort of talk about that. And then what happened was I came over and I just asked them if they'd do a favour for me. I asked them if they'd been to members before this, and they said they hadn't, so that's always good. And then you can see me here now asking if they'd do a favour for me. What I've done is I've been to the Grand Exchange and bought a Dark Mystic set, and I'm going to give this to them, and then I'm going to say, can you pass it to my alt account, and see if they'd actually do it. Now, what I did is run over to the Grand Exchange, and then ran back and said, my alt account won't be able to wear it anyway, can I have it back? But when I came back, they did try and give me it, but they had a trade limit, and I didn't realise that this was a thing still in free to play. I know that I think if you pay to play, then you don't have that trade limit full stop, but in free to play apparently you do. So she couldn't actually give me it back, but she was going to give me it back anyway, so that's nice for her. So I told her then that's fine, that's yours. And then just because they haven't tried pay to play yet, and I can see that they're doing the fire making here, trying to get the levels up. They told me that they wanted to get the levels up before they went pay to play anyway, but I thought I'd give them a little bit of a hand, so I decided to give this person the bond. So you'll see I do give the bond to them after I try and get my armor back here, so you can see that they are about to put it up into the trade. And a second, there you go, and they do try and accept, and then it pops up saying that they can't give more than 25,000 coins away. So that's unfortunate, but it's alright because they did put it back up. They could have just logged out. A lot of free-to-play players, in fact, a lot of members players would have still just logged out anyway. So, you know, they're being honest and all that. So this is where I decided to just give them the bond and see what the reaction was. The reaction wasn't as, you know, expected as you would sort of think from giving a free-to-play player a bond anyway. But I think she was a bit focused on getting the skills up. Focusing on getting her account progressed anyway. So, here's me giving the bond over. I wonder what they were sort of thinking, like, what? And there's no way they're going to accept that, but obviously they've accepted first and I've accepted second. And then just a little bit of a smiley face there to see what they say. We're just waiting to see what they're going to say. Wow, thanks a lot. So that's pretty much the reaction I get. I've told them to come onto Members World just to sort of share the experience of them logging into a Members World for the first time, but she wanted to save it in a bank until she got levels up, so that's quite a good idea, to be fair anyway. Obviously, as a member, she probably would have leveled up a bit quicker anyway, but I understand saving that so she can level up, go into a Members World and then make money back. So, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you're watching, congratulations. Make sure you do stick around. So guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you did enjoy it. Like I said, it was just something to try and put smiles on people's faces, just a bit of a light-hearted video. So, if you do want to see something more like this in the future, let me know. And if you did like it, please do like and subscribe. There's going to be more stuff coming out soon. I've got my old school Runescape account progressing as we speak. I do want to get that out quite soon. So, as always guys, see you later. Bye.